Hello and welcome to the Hooniverse and to a brand new video. Now, here we go. It's 1963. There's Beatles, big hair, and a battle unlike any other for the hearts of humanity. This episode focuses on Jinx Monsoon's character, Maestro, a new villain for the Doctor to face. They are the master of music, just as the Toymaker is the master of games, with Maestro even revealed to be the Toymaker's child. I love the idea of parts of our lives we take for granted being treated like elements these godlike creatures can control. Jinx's performance was captivating for sure, with plenty of unexpected movements and unpredictability that made it hard to take your eyes off them, paired with an iconic wardrobe. However, I did find some moments felt a bit pantomime villain or cringy, such as the music battle announcement. Their character did get some cracking powers though, and wonderful moments. The sense of theatricality perhaps similar to their father with his puppet show. You can tell Jinx had a blast playing the part, and we know provided so many versions of the same lines when filming it showed their range as an actor and their dedication to finding this character. Now, Maestro is a greatly powerful being, and with the Doctor only able to trick her once with the Sonic, created a really creative sequence that not only showcased that sometimes sound, or the lack of it, is just as powerful as crazy over the top visuals, but also showed the fear of the Doctor, of these new powers, these gods, the universe has changed, and everything the Doctor knows has gone out the window. The flux ripped the universe apart, and then physics have been toyed with beyond repair. What's left for the Lord Temporal to hang on to? The answer is Ruby Sunday. Millie Gibson's character is a mystery much like Clara Oswald in Series 7. However, this impossible girl isn't just a walking puzzle for the Doctor, but instead a character with real heart and soul. I do wonder where her arc is going, but I love how she gets to have her moment with the Doctor adamant time can't change, trying to comfort but also correct the Doctor, much like Sarah Jane in the Pyramid of Mars. The Doctor showing the devastation to Ruby with a nuclear winter in the present day really shows the viewer how important stopping the baddies is. There are stakes, there's a reason to fight and a reason to fear. Ruby even gets a piano solo showing off her character and the Doctor's ability to find the best in people. Now I'll be honest, the ideas of this episode were great, a Toymaker-esque villain, the Beatles, Cell Black, the 60s, however in execution I think they could have been better. Now, firstly, I think the episode was a casualty of the editing room floor and time. What do I mean? Well, everyone was calling this the Beatles episode, except they're not really in it much, say, like Vincent van Gogh or Agatha Christie in previous episodes of the show. I just feel like they get pushed to the side, with only Paul and John given much time on screen. The same goes for Cilla Black. We know from actress Josie Sedgwick Davis taking to social media, comforting aspiring actors that sometimes their roles might just be cut in the edit to a shadow of what they created. The episode just needed another 5 to 10 minutes dedicated to the time period, the talent, and perhaps going deeper into the minds that make music. Secondly, the musical number. It was impressive, it was upbeat and very hairspray. It even had stars from Strictly Come Dancing, who live in the 60s now as themselves. But apart from that, it just needed a line similar to the still being in a state of play in The Giggle, when the Doctor makes another TARDIS. It explains the madness, makes it fit into the jigsaw of the episode. It's a great final piece, but feels slightly out of place, even with Murray Gold on the piano. I think it's a Marmite episode, at least to me. Some people will love the direction it chose and others will hate it. It's a very odd episode to me because it just feels like it belongs later in the series. The 6-month time jump, the "you never hide" line from Ruby, it just feels slightly out of place. Perhaps it was to make room for the novels and the comics from Titan and Doctor Who magazine. But it just feels like we've missed some moments with the Doctor and Ruby. I think Boom will really be the defining moments for these two, and it's an episode I'm very excited about. Now, I think the unsung hero of the Devil's Chord is the costume department and the hair and makeup team. They did a stellar job with bringing the 60s to life and bringing our TARDIS team's wardrobe and appearance to the time period. I know some Beatles fans weren't too happy with the look of the band, however, again, I imagine the focus was more on the visual impact of the villain and the TARDIS team. The Beatles look stereotypically Beatle-like, but again, I feel they needed more. The intro of the episode sticks with me, not only because the theme had a piano cover, but also because of the idea of one man making a discovery that would change the world almost by accident. much like the Doctor and the Salt letting the Toymaker in. The man who discovers the Devil's Chord is Timothy Drake, played by the actor Jeremy Lim, whose dad is Roger Lim. Now, Roger actually wrote the music for several 1980s Doctor Who serials, including The Keeper of Traken, The Caves of Androzani, and Revelation of the Daleks. I think the imagery of the episode is powerful, the idea is wonderful, it just wasn't executed the way I think would work best for my viewing. But that's not to say it's not enjoyable or wonderful for anyone else. Who knows, I might enjoy it more next time I watch it. But for now, I know there are people out there who adored the episode. I think that's great. It's one of the show's many gifts. There's something for everyone. When you think about it, it's like music. Everyone has different tastes, and that's okay. What did you think of the Devil's Chord? Did you enjoy the twist at the end? Let me know in the comments below, and of course subscribe to see more Doctor Who content. I've reviewed Space Babies and put together the histories of the Doctor's deadliest enemies with more great stuff to come soon. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.